final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UMass's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important to get this guy going early.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wilson will throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He's going to take off. Let's talk for just a second about UMass. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Now he's looking to throw it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Quarterback making checks. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Moving away from pressure. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Hawaii's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, Guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
This time it's complete. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. Puts it out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Rainbow Warriors have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Turning it on! And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Complete in the middle. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Rainbow Warriors, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Got it! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors need to pick it up on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Wilson to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Minutemen can be very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Makes a catch down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. From the gun, the ground game. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
Quarterback making adjustments. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hood. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on.
After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen, taking on another MAC team, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Championship on the line right now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So UMass's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Takes the handoff. It's Hood. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Wilson. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gray. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Minutemen. They grab the early lead. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Eagles offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And it's taken right around the 35. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The UMass offense takes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Scanning the field, it's Wilson. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The offense now operating in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hood. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get...
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up his offense with a 1st and goal. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, UMass. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Eastern Michigan, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Bullock. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They stop him at 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Minutemen. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Takes off in a bootleg. He's going to take off here.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
Looking to throw. It's Bullock. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. UMass has the lead now, Kurt. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far.
UMass, 21. Eastern Michigan, 0.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. The receiver grabs it. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Ball handed to the running back.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Bullock. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line, no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on third down here. Out of the gun now on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it, no problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Eastern Michigan, 3.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He's got the first and still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Contact as he let the ball go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. In the red area, it's Hood. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UMass.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And now the handoff. He breaks free. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. UMass will kick it off to get the second half underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A completion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll kick it away here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, look at the quick cut. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. First and 10 now for the offense. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Gray. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. He makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. First down here for this offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fighting off the defender. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen.
What a throw.
Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams. Now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. Not easy to do. But we'll have to wait and see if the committee invites these MAC champions to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Detroit, Michigan, the Motor City. Today at Ford Field for a postseason contest as we see who will emerge victorious in the Game Above Sports Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wilson will throw. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. With the catch, it's good. Made a defender miss. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wilson to pass. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Minutemen were penned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. The offense changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets open down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator.
He's got it. 1st down and more. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Minutemen were penned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little... Touchdown, Minutemen! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. He'll pull it on the read.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. The run to the left. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wilson will throw. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. Touchdown, UMass! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Thomas back to pass. Gets it out fast. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football, and they got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game. Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. He got a step and just dusted the field. Extra point here will tie the game.
Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
The Minuteman going back to work on offense. Pocket breaking down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He wants to change this route. Wilson to pass. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Quarterback empties his backfield. Softened him up with a run and down to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. He gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Gonna try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback got it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Minutemen! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man. They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be brought down. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Thomas looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
Well, they're down in possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, you look at the clock. They've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our